followers. No way. Okie dokie. Lurks. My eternal follower. Alright, here goes. We've got a pretty lengthy list, and we're about to leave the A's, as you can see, pretty much there already. Last time we had insane technical issues that will not be repeated today, in so much that I will simply not leave my stream on for an hour after I should have turned it off. But we continue, and we're going to go with more A's. Finish them up. More video games. I do love doing these streams for no one. Like, this is unironically really fun for me. I love talking about video games. I love detailing them. I love thinking about them and kind of getting excited or not excited, so on and so forth. I don't think a camera would really help, honestly. I feel like maybe later I'll try that to see if that, not so much to see if that to see if that's even workable. Alright, Autobahn Police Simulator 2, it's $30. Take one headphone out because two will fucking destroy me. Autobahn indicates that this is not an American police force, but instead, I believe, German? Okie doke. Cop simulator. 3 different vehicles. They're all vans. They're all sedans. The worst car. The most exciting car, really. Grouping story campaign. I bet. Wait, a story campaign? On the German Autobahn yet. Secure accident sites. You know what? Traffic cop sim sounds great. It is, after all, just a game. Oh, man. Carry out road checks. God, this looks great, actually. A little bit of gunplay to show off the fact that to be exciting. This is the second one. This looks alright. This looks like a fun little sim. $30 is a bit much for me, but maybe one of you out there watching. Wow, that's cute. You can go get a donut. Yeah, this one just looks cute. It looks fun enough. $30 is a bit much, but maybe you in the future who are watching this VOD could go for that. Vici Invector. This is a game based on... Yeah. I feel like this is for kind of a Vici completionists only. Not really like... That's not to say that it's like a bad thing or anything, but I think this is mostly for Vici completionists who might, want to experience the whole of everything that had his name on it for a bit. It doesn't even look too bad of a rhythm game, actually. It looks like it has a bit of like a DJ Hero vibe to it. It looks a lot more relaxing than a lot of the other kind of Thumper clones, and to be fair, that it's what this is. This is a Thumper clone. But it looks like one of the more chill ones I've seen so far. Yep. It's a shame. But this is a chill stream with chill vibes, but still, rest in peace. I feel very obligated to say that. I was not a Vici fan, but he was a human being. Let's not talk about death anymore. A Way Out. This is one of the more famous indie games that came out recently. This is definitely one of the more famous ones that have come out. Oh, you know what? That is pretty fucking cool. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That's amazing. So, that wasn't even a trailer for the game. That was a trailer for something way cooler. So apparently, because I know this is a two-player game, like not just a two-player game, but like a two-player focused on the relationship between the two players, and so the game is built around puzzles where one character has to do another thing while another character does a similar but opposite thing on the other side. And so that is really interesting that they would apparently they'll let you buy the game, and then if you have a friend to play with, they won't just fucking screw you by saying, oh, also you have to buy a second copy of this game, to play online. You can just do it. Shit, that's fucking cool. yeah, this is a bit more of a trailer for the game. Yeah, you play as like I don't know if they're brothers or if they're just really good friends. You know, and you have to escape prison, and you've got to like. It's very Walking Dead-ish. I think I think it could be cool. I don't know. I've never played it, but you know, it is included with the EA Play, which of course no one has. So, but I hear it's great. I hear it's great from a lot of people. Um, although, you know, it really this is definitely a game where if you don't like the story, the game is not going to fucking change your life or anything. Here's that demo they were talking about where basically get the game for free. Well, not necessarily. Only if you're the second player to somebody else's game. Awesome P. Mild fantasy violence. Don't let the real shit here. Pigeon Dev Games. New chapter of awesome adventure. Did these guys make Tower of Heaven? No, I doubt it. I'm sure it's just another pixel game with the same kind of thing. It looks very Tower of Heaven. Yeah. Yeah, very Tower of Heaven. Yeah. It's that psychological thing of you will do anything to get those goddamn coins. Making the game much more difficult. $6, not that bad for Tower of Heaven, more Tower of Heaven games. Again, it's not that they are. This is from from the devs of Tower of Heaven, but that it just looks really good, like more Tower of Heaven. And this is Awesome P2, which, unless they've completely retooled it into an RTS, I feel it's going to be another pack of Tower of Heaven-ish platforming. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think we get the gist. Yeah, Tower of Heaven. If you haven't played Tower of Heaven, go fucking play it. It's a free Flash game somewhere. Literally just put in Tower of Heaven Flash game. It's fucking incredible. It's got one of the greatest soundtracks ever devised for any video game. Any fucking video game I would compare to the Tower of Heaven game. Tower of Heaven soundtrack. Like, fuck off. Fuck off, no. I don't remember. They're kind of a big artist nowadays. Kind of a big artist. I don't know. They're not. It's not on Managuchi. Okay, Winter's Daydream. Oh shit! It's just been on. Is there any way to fucking? Oh, I don't love that. I don't love that thing I just saw. I might hate it. I hope it's not. Dear Lord, I hope it's not that. Dear Lord. I hope I've just walked into something. I feel like I've walked into something a bit like. Okay, it's rated E for everyone. Don't know how you get that rating with what I just saw. All right, here we go. secluded Japanese countryside. Young boy is faced with a difficult something. What will be his course of action? Maybe this would be a reason to get a camera. I'm awestruck. What? 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 Why? Why would you do that? That sounds fucking insane. I bet there's somebody who played it who's like kicking me right now. But one of two reasons. One is like, oh, actually, it's about more than that. It's not about falling in love. It's about a whole different thing. You just gotta play it, man. It's like, I'm not gonna do that. Or two, what the fuck is wrong with a story about a man falling in love with his own grandma? You some kind of prude? You're some kind of prude? Don't want to match a man fuck his own grandma. Axes. This game is called Axes. No, thank you. Axes. It's got kind of a Roblox atmosphere. You throw axes, you throw shurikens, and you throw all sorts of things. You buy upgrades and costumes and other weapons and yeah, I get it. How much is it? $5. You know what? If you're a 12-year-old, it's probably pretty fun. Probably pretty good. $6. I'd buy that on mobile. If I was 12, living in a modern world of games. This is called Axis Football 2018. What could possibly be behind this? What could possibly be in front of me? Oh, look at that. Finally, an answer to the question: can animals play guitar? And the thrilling conclusion is no. Well, at least they can play as Bob Butler and P. Williams. Oh, Parker Bowman. That sounds pretty fun. The Atlanta Razorbacks. Oh, man, that's my team right there. This looks like, yeah, B. Worley, ooh. Football, yes. It looks like football. Proudly. Build my dynasty. It's $20. I don't pay any money for football sims. Though, if you're looking for another one, just get the Axis Football 2018. Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Uh-oh. Everybody get out. Okay, we're called adepts in this one. Soon and Nagi Conglomerate, those are the bad guys. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, I was so ready to lay into this shitty fucking story and just utterly garbage idea for a JRPG. That was just fucking nonsense. But Mega Man X, but like fucking sick. Are you fucking kidding me? Mega Man X, but it's fucking awesome. Are you kidding me? Hell yes. This is what I've been asking for in video games, is take concepts and from old concepts that needed more retooling to go in more interesting directions, and then do that. You know, the Mega Man X franchise, you know, it basically just what? Like, that's the problem with old franchises, is they never innovated because they can't, because they're kind of stuck being, you know, like, if a Mega Man X game looked like this, it would feel like it was no longer a Mega Man X game, and people might not buy it, you know, they might be afraid. But this game can call itself fucking Azure Star or whatever the fuck, and it looks amazing, it looks great. How much is it? How much is it? How much is it? Poo-hoo. 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 Poo. Poo-hoo. Poo-hoo. Well, a Zerling Crosswave. Gotta get my fucking headphone in. There it is. Alright, this one is off $50. $50 they want. Alright, what is this? Wow. Oh. Disappointing. Their Striker Gunvolt looks so fucking awesome. Like, look at that. Look at that shit. Gunvolt Striker Bang. Azure Lane, it turns out, it's not related. They've got, one's got an E, one does not have an E. It looks so fucking awesome. It's $40. I'm still gonna put it on the list. It looks fucking sweet. Azure, what? It's called Azure. I immediately forget. It's the worst fucking title. There's Striker Gunvolt. Striker Gunvolt. $45. That's a fucking lot of money for a Mega Man X clone. But it looks fucking awesome. It looks fucking incredible. I would have never found that. I've never even fucking heard of that game. That's the beauty of this. That's why I do it. Back in 1995, it was an unexpected bonfire, and I feel like I'm gonna get kicked in the teeth. Alright, back in 1995. You remember when first meal was school lunch? That was Grown Up by Danny Brown. Okay. Dusty Mystery Dares of Disappearance. Okay, yeah. Like Silent Hill. Silent Hill, I think. I don't know what the plot of Silent Hill is. Don't tell me what the plot of Silent Hill is, please. Mysterious. Blood chilling. Yep. I don't like the name. It feels like the name is making this like an ironic joke. But this looks pretty cool. Like, I really do like it. Yeah, that monster looks cool. I'm gonna stop just in case they show off a bunch of monsters. I don't want that. Okay. Looks like it's usually $10, but now it's like $4.49. That's a fucking steal. Of course, based on its original price, which is $10. And honestly, good price. I'd pay that for that. Not exactly high priority, but $11 is pretty good. $11. Okay, here we go. Next up is the game Bad North. Something tells me that maybe I can, yeah. Alright. Bad North. Oh no, I forgot. Island by island, okay. Okay, what do we do on the island? What is this, like, wave by wave? Okay. Okay, so like tower defense, RT. Oh, this looks fucking weird. This looks like a crazy combo of a bunch of different stuff that already exists, but like in a fun new way. Like a fun new way to look at a certain type of gameplay that sounds like me trying to sell it, but it looks pretty good actually. Raw Fury. I think I've seen that publisher before. This game is usually $15. And that's about what I'd pay for it. But really, it would be $17. But right now, it's like $10. No, $8. $9 because of tax. Okay, here we go. Bialotino. Doke. $10. $12. You know, they forgot, they didn't blur out this lady's face. Sorry, or this guy's. I mean, that's literally Just Dance in the background. It's literally Just Dance. So it's Just Dance, but instead it's a bunch of, Latino songs. Bunch of fucking Tejano music. Fuck me, that is... This is for somebody. Oh shit, this might get me muted. Fuck, I totally didn't think about that, but it is Mexican music, so it is a different country with different copyright. With any luck. I don't know whether to add that to the list. Will I ever play that? Would that be it would be a fun stream, but I wouldn't do it. Okay, Baja, Edge of Control. Also, I didn't notice, but we've reached the end of the A's. We're in B's now. We reached that with Bad North. Anyways. Baja, Edge of Control. Oh, THQ Nordic. I took my headphone out because I didn't want to hear the rest of that song. Not into Imagine Dragons, because that's Imagine Dragons. Not literally, but that's Imagine Dragons. That's their soul. It sounds like The Lonely Island doing a parody of Imagine Dragons. Why didn't they ever do that? That would sound good, but they're not Weird Al. They don't parody genres. They just make comedy songs. Weird Al should make a parody of Imagine Dragons. I bet he did. It's one of them. It's like a deep cut. Weird Al Yankovic deep cut. That song, All About the Pentiums, is pretty okay. It's parody of the song All About the Benjamins. And honestly, it completely upstages All About the Benjamins. It's so much better. All About the Benjamins is fucking great. It's a fucking great song. This game is usually $30, but now it's like $9. Don't fucking bother. Just don't fucking bother. It's on PS Now. Like, I couldn't give a shit. I just couldn't. Like, who cares? Anyways, Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2, the HD remakes. Now, these are classic games. I've never played them. But some people have. Some people love them. Is this the one that's made by the guys who made BioWare or the guys who made Obsidian? One of these things will make me infinitely more interested than the other. I'll let the audience decide which one. It's Obsidian. Obsidian, I would immediately buy any game blindly. At this point, they've earned my trust. BioWare are an embarrassment to video games. I hate them. Looking forward to that HD remake of Mass Effect. Remake Jade Empire. Remake Jade Empire already. Fuck you. Balthazar's Dream. Let's see, it's usually... Looks like it says it's usually... Oh my god, getting fucking close. God, this is why I usually getting close. Fuck me, was that a... was just pepper, okay. $8, now it's $5. Okie dokie, looks like we're going into the dream of a dog. That could be fun. Like the Undertale-ish dreamscape that's going on here. Song, that is. Looks like it's mostly an excuse to kind of have incredibly disparate gameplay styles. Please don't be who I think it is. Ah, thank you, God. Okay, this looks fine. I think it certainly has a lot of passion, like a lot of love. This is something somebody wanted to do. And it's a decent idea if executed well, but it looks kind of, like somebody had an idea for a game about being in the dream of a dog. And then they, couldn't figure out a game to go into it. Okie dokie. Okay, I had to send a message. I don't know. I think I'm gonna skip it, yeah. Might be good to somebody, but it ain't that person ain't me. It ain't me, babe. Anybody know Bob Dylan fan in the audience? Banner of the Maid. Okay. Okie doke. Getting Suikoden vibes already. Fire Emblem. Yeah. I was mid-sip. That motherfucker's name Pauline Bonaparte. Does that say that? Oh no. Somewhere else. Looks alright. Looks okay. I don't know. Uh, $18 for a Fire Emblem knockoff seems a fair price. You know. It depends on if you can date any of the girls. You know. I mean, not that I want to really. They kind of look. I mean, it looks like a Fire Emblem knockoff. Is that fucking George Washington? No, it doesn't matter. Anyways, yes. Oh, wow, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. Last thing I noticed was, yeah, Marie Antoinette. We're reliving the French Revolution, I'm sure. This will have a great understanding of the events surrounding the French Revolution. Mm-hmm. I bet. Fuck off. That's not Lafayette. Incredible. They put Mirabeau just as himself. Why? They couldn't figure out a way to sexify Mirabeau? Fuck me. Mirabeau, I don't know. Fuck you. I'm not pronouncing his name. I don't give a shit. I think a couple days ago, we ran across a kart racer that was clearly just Mario Kart, but awful and awful and awful. And you know what? That's what this is. It is, you do not have a Switch, and you would like to play Fire Emblem, because you think the gameplay looks neat and you want to date cute girls, or even just look at them. But you do not have a Switch. And so we've made this. It is just Fire Emblem, but without any of the cool stuff that you can pretend you're playing Fire Emblem. You can close your eyes a little bit, be like, oh yeah, there's Edelgard, and there's the other house, the 5 houses, that's them. If you don't open your eyes, you're playing Fire Emblem. In case you're wondering, I don't recommend it. Knockoffs of popular games are never great. What about that Mega Man X knockoff? That wasn't a knockoff. That was clearly an inspiration and clearly like a gameplay update. Don't fucking play that shit with me. Banner Saga 1! Usually $26. Now it's $5 or $8. I wasn't paying attention. Stoic Games. Alright. Something tells me you had to do all of those things. Okay. Uh-oh. Just to suffer. Just to suffer. Say the line. No. Boo. Boo. That looked okay. It looked fine. There's a third one, apparently. They made 2 more. This is Batman Arkham Knight. Oh, I got a text. What did I get a text of? Yeah. Alright. Shoot off that message real quick. Is it my friend or my boyfriend who has made it to the chat today? Hello. How are you doing? Alright, Batman Arkham Knight. Gotta talk about this game now. Because it is the next one in the series. Alright, Batman Arkham Knight. I'm not gonna listen to that because I fucking played this game. An utter disappointment to somebody who was like a lifelong Batman fan and a huge fan of the Arkham games. You know, I have been a fan of this game, of the original Arkham, since fucking the trailers came out and nobody even knew what it was. You know, I was that young that I was so blindly into it. And, you know, I loved Arkham City, and those two games are great for two different reasons. They're two great video game adaptations of specific styles of Batman. Each one their own kind of different thing. The Arkham Asylum games really capture this tense horror, this tense horror feel, the pure gothic appeal of Batman, of you know, just being this lone vigilante up against this fucking chaotic world that just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't quite stick the landing. The infamous, you know, steroid Joker fight has always been the low point of that game, and no boss battle in that game really gets nobody ever is really like, oh, I love this boss fight from Arkham Asylum. Like that just doesn't happen because they're not good. They're just not good, which is fine. The overall game in that completely overshadows that. Arkham City is this adaptation of kind of the rest of Batman, the superheroics of Batman, the more arch kind of types. I think of the run by what's his name? Fuck me. The guy who made Ra's al Ghul in the comics in the 70s, you know, that run of like, we just, you know, Batman needs to evolve, and his version of evolving was turn him into James Bond. Not an insult, that's just literally what happened. And so it's kind of an adaptation of that, while kind of plugging in the characters and ideas that are sort of there from the video games, as well as obviously the original Arkham Asylum. And both of those games are great. With that, the one, I think a lot of people get hung up on the fact that Arkham City is of course very different from Arkham Asylum, but other than just the fact that it is open world, you know, you kind of have to. It forges its own path, completely separate of Arkham Asylum. Like, it is not pretending that it is Arkham Asylum 2. It is so vastly different, so unique, so interesting. And of course, you know, and the combat reflects that. You know, the combat in the original is kind of simple. It gets the job done. It's really good, don't get me wrong, but it gets the job. But it's more workmanlike. You know, you don't see the complicated shit you see in Arkham City, Arkham Knight, or Shadow of Mordor, mostly because they couldn't, but also because it's not needed. You know, you're fighting roomfuls of bad guys, and you don't... And the rooms are kind of small, and, you know, it's very simple. Especially because they were kind of writing the book on that kind of gameplay as they were going. You know, Arkham City, of course, has much more complicated gameplay, and then Arkham Knight comes out. And to be totally honest, Arkham Knight is very bad. Not just kind of bad, very bad. It is the Ubisoftication of one of the perennial franchises in video games. It took what was one of the most consistently great series of games. Not just about Batman, but just as games. These perfect little slices of video game. And it turned it into McDonald's. It turned it into a big bloated mess that just straight up didn't even need to exist. But, you've got quarterly profits, you got all these shit you need to do to be making money, and I just don't like it. It's just not good. Like, it's not fun, and the story is bad, and, it feels hollow. It feels empty. It's just a big nothing. A giant nothing of a game. I'm spending a lot of time here because I have, of course, actually played it, and I can talk a lot more about it than usually I can about games that I'm just sort of judging by the book. $20. Like, look at that. It's $20. The Attack on Titan game from, like, what is it, 6 years ago? 4 years ago? The games that came out almost half a decade ago, games that came out the same year this did, are still $60, but this game is one game nobody gives a shit about. And then, of course, don't forget about the fucking DLC, Don't forget about all this. Oh, and the premium edition's $10, meaning if you want all these add-ons, the Earth 2 skin, and the Crime Fighter Challenge by Batman Inc., and the 2008 movie Batman skin, and the fucking Crime Fighter Challenge Pack number 5, and the Batmobile, and then the Batmobile is nothing more than a way to, look at this fucking shit, $2 to make it look like the first game's Batmobile. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Let's see, the Knoll skin. Oh, Batman Knoll. Batman v Superman. Flip of a coin. It's just nothing. Look. It needs one of these. You know what other games use these? Anime boob tit games and Train Simulator. You need these because of all the DLC those two games kind of have. It's just fucking nuts. Although I will take one of these free avatars. I'm gonna go with some obscure nonsense one. I can't wait to be Firefly. Here's another Batman game. Batman as a character is not the terribly most it's not the terribly most interesting. The Telltale games, I like them. I like them, but, I think this was a mistake. It's literally their big mistake was Telltale, famously, what do you call it, Telltale famously, fuck me. They got successful after The Walking Dead Season 1, which is, of course, an amazing game. Everybody should play. We'll get there when we get there. But, it came out, and then immediately, they were like, well, the success must have been from the licensing deal. And the thing is, they got so much clout from that everybody kind of wanted to do a licensed game with them. And they've got good writers. It's just, you know, they immediately fucking, like, I don't want to say they sold out so much as they tried to sell out. And they just couldn't because they were, like, working on, like, every other franchise got a fucking Telltale series announcement. Like, like the Fable games, and they're gonna do fucking, Star Trek, and they're gonna do Star Wars, and they're gonna do this and that, and they're gonna do all the biggest franchises that exist. All from the cloud off one game, which, like, it's a great game. It's a perfect game, in fact. It's an amazing fucking game. But then, they couldn't follow it up. Because who could? Who could? Who fucking could keep up the insane, the fucking insane workload they had? Who could keep up the quality of The Walking Dead? Who could keep up any of They turned themselves into a factory, but also needed to maintain this insane high quality. It'd be like if Orson Welles tried to make a movie, 2 movies a year for 50 years. I say that, but Alfred Hitchcock managed to do the same thing and was mostly bad in 100. Mostly bad in, like, he had a decent batting average, But it's just bad. And what do I think about this one? Another bad one of many they did. Battleborn. Yeah, for example, Apex Predators isn't on here. Or Apex Legends? Yeah, Apex Legends isn't on here. I'm pretty sure because it's, like, called a bundle or not like a game or something. It's called something else. See, like, that's how it is. Like, you can't even buy this game anymore. You play it on PS Now. Like, that is... like, to be like, it's just not good. Like, it's alright. But, like, Overwatch was just more fun. To a heroin to degree of fun. Like, and all these other there were a lot of other team shooters that came out that were just fucking better. I can't name any of them that aren't Overwatch, but that's because everybody tried to kill Overwatch terribly. They always did terribly. The reason Overwatch was success. I'm gonna figure it out right now here in my fucking bedroom, at 6:30 on a fucking Saturday. I'm gonna figure out why Overwatch was such a success right now. But it's the character of it. It doesn't look or feel cheap. It feels like an event game. It feels like something you have to play now. It has good production value, and then you've got those character introductions, and the characters themselves are great and appealing. Their design is impeccable. Like, and then Battleborn comes out, and it is working on an old-fashioned way of looking at this kind of game. It thinks bigger is better, and it's like more is better. It wants to be this big, bombastic, out there experience. It's working on Team Fortress 2 rules. But even Team Fortress 2 had better characters that had simple, appealing design. And the gameplay was simple. Every character's name was also their class. And Overwatch, it's different, but you still get what they are. You can look at somebody and go, that's a gun guy, sword guy, etc. You know how they play. But Battleborn, it's like, nobody looks right. it all looks bad. Even if it's fun, it doesn't look like the kind of game that's like an event that could measure up to Overwatch. And that's kind of the most important thing, is that it needs to look like it can go up against Overwatch. But, yeah. Anyways, next up. Battle Chasers. Night War. Who wants to guess this is the only game in the Battle Chasers franchise? God, I'm gonna find out. Battle Chasers. This is like long. Okay. THQ Nordic. Airship Syndicate Games. Okay. Alright. Bastion, I'm up. Love Bastion. I like Bastion. You know, I don't want people to get the wrong idea that I'm a Bastion lover. You know. Kind of. Like, I guess there are two types of game in here. JRPG and kind of overworld. I'll be honest, neither appeals to me, even if we're just focusing on one or the other. You know, I don't want to play either of these games that they're selling to me. I don't. It looks like, and that title is just fucking garbage. It is totally a nothing experience. I don't know why I'm so negative tonight. I don't know. I added some games. Bad North back in 1995. Oh, you know what it is? It's coming off the high of Azure Strikers. You know, seeing a game be like, whoa, they're taking a whole old concept and, you know, bringing this whole ass old new spin to it, and entirely upgraded of a fucking whole thing. This is what I've always asked for in games. And then I'm like, this is Bastion. I've seen this before. It's usually $30. Now it's like $8, and it's on PS Now. So got PS Now. It's basically free already. Nah. Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe. Okay, Battle Chef. I like the sound of that. Don't disappoint me. I'll play it over here because this is almost certain. It's always the one on the right that's the gameplay trailer. Gonna be disappointed if it's not. Okay. It's a fucking. So it's So the gameplay is you punch a bunch of people and then you cook by playing Puyo Puyo. Alright. Let's see if this trailer's got a bit more of an explanation. I imagine this is a story trailer. Like a little cartoon that was commissioned to get the idea across. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yep. Kill them, then you play a tile game to make better food. Introducing split screen, I don't care. Free play gallery. A new character. It looks fine. I don't know. That's not $20. I don't know. It's a bit much for me. This will be fun. I don't care about Battlefield. Talked about one of them. You talked about all of them. It's fucking Battlefield. You know, it's Battlefield. Like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who plays Battlefield? If you play Battlefield, you're a giant loser. Anyways, Battle Garega Rev 2016. Right, this is either gonna be fucking awesome or fucking lame, or somewhere in between. As all video games are connected. $35. After 20 years, the battle returns. Battle Garega. Okay, so there's a collection. The Shmup Legend. The hit IQ Shmup and thanks to perfect new addition. Yeah, okay, so original composer with a powered up soundtrack, better than ever in stereo for the new sound. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. How so we can play? Let's do playthrough plus this. Oh wow. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, this is. Yeah, this is this is definitely next level. Oh, this music fucking sick. Anything else? I mean, I'll happily listen to the rest of this song, but okay. Ultimate weapons they created, I guess, and are the ultimate weapon enemies. Okie doke. Prepared a sortie. Got it. Battle Garega Rev 2016. I don't know. I'm kind of torn about this. I think I remember looking at this and I'm being kind of like torn, and I'm still torn. You know, on the one hand, you know, they've completely remade and added new interesting things, you know, to this game, to this old classic game. But on the other, I don't know. On the other hand, it is $35, and that is like $20 is the maximum for something like this. The maximum, the amount where I'm like, oh god, it's a good thing I just got my fucking tax return and can spend money all willy-nilly. Like this is I won the lottery and no longer care about my own money game. You know what I mean? Like I cannot justify spending that amount of money on this game. Like on the one hand it's so cool, but on the other hand it's like, who will buy this? Apparently 98 people bought it and thought it was incredible. So you know what? Maybe there is already like a built-in audience for a very expensive remake of an old game. Maybe I'm just tripping. It's just me. But yeah. All right. Battle of the Bulge, or whatever it's about. I'm gonna fucking get myself in the mecha. I feel like I'm comfortable enough to be like, okay. Shenandoah Studio. Highly enjoyable strategy game. Alright. How do I play? Okay. That's a pretty fucking creative way to get out of drawing tanks, just icons and stuff. Kind of using that, you know, a classic kind of war game style to look more expensive than you actually are. Yeah. I admire the tenacity of this game to exist. You know, games like this are usually fucking expensive as shit for a reason. You know, there's a lot of stuff you have to do. There's this like this massive history to that you have to do, and you know, people like production value. You know, they like 3D models, they like art, they like figures. You know, like, have you seen fucking Europea Universalis or like the I always talk about this one. This is the one, the Crusader Kings series. You know, these games are like really expensive, just factoring in the gameplay of them, and then you have the massive cost of researching the historical events. You know, and you have to get really detailed because what these games are like hit crazy accurate versions of what happened, like almost precisely on the day. You know, I think Europea Universalis is the one that's like, you know, like literally to the square foot of Europe in World War II, of like, here's every single thing that happened, every single moment of World War One or Two. You know, like just this massive fucking, you know, cost and production, you know. And they've seemed to get around the graphics side of it, at least, by, you know, just using icons and kind of using like very simple, you know, by kind of leaning into looking like like an actual literal board game, like an original, like one of the old war games that they sold in like the fucking 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, you know, kind of this old ass type. But I've talked too much about this. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not a big war gaming guy. I like the idea of it, but I don't have the, like, I am autistic. I am not this kind of autistic, so I will move on. Battle Planet Judgment Day. Here we go. It's $15. Which, of course, class means it's $16. Oh, there is no video. Okay. One of the universe's 3 most wanted criminals on the line, fighting your way through lots of aliens, etc., etc. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'll look up a video. So I just. Oh, I should. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nobody's fucking watching, so I can fucking just. God damn it. Why didn't I fucking think of that? Okay. It smells like it too now. Great. This is such a fucking... Yeah, okay. Setting. Let's fucking get rid of it. Okay. How do I get rid of you, buddy? How do I get rid of you? How do I... Remove. Yep. Get rid of it. Let's add a new scene. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. Make sure my stream is all good. Yep. Yeah, alright. I'll look it up right now. Battle Chasers Night War. Night War. Okay, here we go. Don't want a review, just want a trailer. Doke. Here we go. Let's go. Battle Planet Judgment Day. Fuck me. Okay, moving on. Battle Princess Madeline. Oh, I didn't. I'm a fucking idiot. Battle Planet Judgment Day. $15. Perfect price. Which of course kitties means $16, really. Let's go over here. Announcements. Oof, that sucks. Okay. Moving on. No, wait. Okay, good. I didn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Battle Princess Madeline. Mild fantasy, guys. Seabed Games. If darkness invaded your kingdom. If evil kidnapped your family. If you lost your trusted friend. You to fight back with everything you've got. Alright, liking this. You move like, what's his name from Ghouls and Ghosts? Or Goblins. Ghosts and Goblins. Whatever you think. Hey, Ghost Dog. They'll be unstoppable. Once again, this is why I do this. You know, you get these little gems. You know, you get these little gems. That looks good. That looks fun. $20, not too shabby. Battle Princess Madeline. Gotta shoot off a message. And get rid of my fucking mobile live dashboard. Doke. Battle Princess Madeline. That was really fun. Battleship. I have a feeling about this game. I have a feeling. I know what this game is going to be. Call it a hunch. Okay. Yep. Not too bad, honestly. I was expecting something a lot worse. This doesn't exactly look exciting. You know, it's Battleship with some modern graphics or whatever. But I like the do the guys have health now, or is that just or does power just not mean anything? Because I saw that it has like power meters now, but it doesn't look as bad as I was expecting. If I'm being honest, you know, I was expecting one of those terrible like Monopoly games where like, you know, they basically just put Monopoly onto a gaming console and it's fucking terrible. Like, just play Monopoly. But if you're a board game fan for some reason, I shouldn't put people down for that. I'm a huge Minesweeper fan. So, you know, if you like these kinds of games, that's, you know, your bag. But, you know, I think this could be good for you, not for me. Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Not a big fan of Battlestar Galactica, if I'm being honest. Kind of started this trend of very, like, dark. Like, it's not very good. It's my end game there. Alright, how's this game? It's based on squad with the group. They've been detecting an enemy time to protect the fighting eliminate silent threat. Okay. How do I do that? Sounds good. Loving it so far. Loving it so far. Okay. This is a cutscene. Oh, it's this gameplay. What's happening? What am I doing here? What is my involvement in this process? Okay. Do I help now? Do I drive this ship? Is this my perspective? No, okay. Is this like a space battle game? That could be fun. It could be fun, I think. For all I fucking know, this is a card game. For all I fucking know, this could be anything. This could be a fucking match 3 game. For all I know. Please. Where's the gameplay? Nothing, apparently. I watch a video of people dying in space battle. That's all I do, apparently. Some screenshots. $30 they want me to pay for that. Epic 3D battles have taken control of the colonial. Is this like a, I guess, yeah, like an RTS game, but like with like different steps added, with a different perspective? I don't know. I think, again, I'm not quite that version of autistic. Battle Worlds Chronos. Here we go. This has gameplay guaranteed. Gameplay guaranteed. Gotta have that show up before every trailer now. Is gameplay guaranteed. See? This is a tower defense RTS game. / a Civ game. Oh. Oh, this is fun. This is neat. Okay, don't. Well, I do hate slavery. this looks alright. How much is it? $20? And it's on PS now. I'll get to you. I'll get to you, buddy. Battle Worlds Chronos, $20. That looks fun. That looks fun. Batu to Batu. Here we go. I may end it at 2 hours, but it depends. Okay. Kind of getting like a 20, what is it called? 24 something? 2048 is the game, I think. Kind of vibe, but instead kind of a different way of playing 2048. You know, just kind of a little bit all jumbled around and stuff. That could be fun. I love puzzles. Alright, as usual, this is a puzzle pack game. Alright, so it's all heavily dependent on how much. I like those puzzles. I like puzzles. You know, it's something I can do while I do podcasts. Bodcasts. That's podcasts that are entirely about bodies. Okay. $6. Not too bad for a puzzle pack game. What is it? Batu to Batu? Yeah. Okie doke. Alrighty then. Biola, the game. It's $40. Seems a bit okie doke. I thought we were past this, guys. I thought we were in the future. I thought this was the year 2020. I thought we were done. Why? For the love of all that is good in the world, is there a fucking shovelware game being sold for more than $5 in the year 2000? That's right, 2000 years, 2020 human lifetimes. 2020 years, that's 200 centuries. 20 centuries. 21 centuries. Forget what I said earlier. 21 centuries. And more. 30,000. That is 300 centuries. 321 centuries of innovation, of creativity, of history, of knowledge, of boundless experience and inspiration. And for what? For there to be shovelware games sold for $40. Fucking just fucking burn it. Just fucking burn it all down. Bayonetta. I don't think anybody's interested in that. BDSM, Big Drunk Satanic Massacre. Okie doke. So twin stick shooter. I like twin stick shooters. Aw, man, you know what game I loved is, I made a game with zombies in it. That was just so much fucking mindless fun. You know? Like, song in the background. That guy just screaming, I made a game with zombies in it. You know, it's a bit, and now you're playing it, and, you know, this is the game you're playing. Oh, God, I love that song. It looks fine. Okay. It looks alright. It's got enough creativity here, I think, for a bit. How much is it? $20? I probably won't buy it. That's not. There's nothing here that screams buy this to me. What does my YouTube fans say? Hilarious. Beach buggy racing. I will say the same thing I said about the other kart game. It existed so you could play Mario Kart on your PlayStation. Did not exist to be a fun video game. Existed to cash in on the fact that you wanted to play Mario Kart. Let me take a quick look at it, see if it actually was cool. No, it wasn't. Who gives a shit? Paris can't drift. More like, just buy a Switch. Uh-huh. Yep. Don't care. Free. The game should be free for how worthless it is. Anyways, bear with me, The Lost Robots. It's usually $5, but now it is $2. Alright, I like... confusing, but buyable. Bear with me, The Last Robots. Usually $6. Alright. Not bad. I could go. Yeah, alright. Not bad. Okay. Alright. Just hoping that there's somebody I can fucking, you know, that I can give to, you know, help Vicious Alias still streaming by the time I go, otherwise I'm gonna have to give it to, like, you know, somebody else. I just want to give it to Lily, that's it. So you can catch your stream. He's playing Earthbound. Sounds fun. Beast Quest, usually $30? Does that say $30? Alright. It's usually $6. Now it's $6, but it's usually $32. Tourist games. Alright. Love that. Perfect balance. Always good. I couldn't hear that. Speak up. Please stop mumbling. Father kept us safe from evil. Now we gotta follow in his footsteps. Find some beasts, kill them. Oh, break the hold over them. Well, that's a totally different thing based on the best-selling book series. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry that you had a book you loved and you heard they're making a video game about it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fuck. This looks like total shit. Anyways. $30. You're fucking crazy. Beat Cop. I, certainly, yeah. Cop game immediately, 1 point, I don't care. Refuse to play this cop. So, papers, please. It's papers, please, but you're a cop. Yeah. Love it for somebody. Beats Fever. Alright, $20. And in 20 minutes, I can leave. Alright. Wait, is this just Beat Saber? This is Beat Saber, isn't it? Okay. Kind of Beat Saber. Yeah, this is just Beat Saber, but you're like going forward instead of sideways. You know what I mean? Like this is just Beat Saber, but like kind of a different input in terms of like where you're hitting the fucking rhythm bits. Alright. I get it. Okay. $20. PSVR and PS camera required. PlayStation Move required. Like, yeah. This is just Beat Saber. Like a cheap Beat Saber. Beep beep deliveries. I mean, if you want Beat Saber, just fucking get Beat Saber. Although I guess maybe it's not a PS4 thing. I could have sworn I've seen Beat Saber on here before. So just get Beat Saber. Beep beep deliveries. Your delivery guy. And it's a fun delivery guy. Each customer has a tale to tell. Kidoke. Secrets, upgrades, and quests. Alright. Expected. Alright. But the Greedy King has other plans. What are my plans? What are my plans? What am I doing other than delivering? Okie-doke. Death Stranding. $14, not too shabby for a game like this. Honestly, not too shabby. Beep beep deliveries. Okay. Bee Simulator. Alright, Bee Simulator. This is kind of the cream of the crop of all these games. You are a bee. Yep, I'm a bee. Love being a bee. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. That can't be good for you guys either. You're that and that. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Ah, are you kidding me? Yeah, that's my PlayStation. That's cool. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find Bee Simulator all over again. Alrighty. Bee Simulator, you're basically just a bee. Get pollen, put it on other plants. Fun idea. I've heard it's not exactly the best execution of that kind of fun, cool idea. It's a lot more disappointing than you'd hope. And so, it happens. You get a cool idea, like, what if we pretend to be a bee? And then it just, I think people wanted more like literally just Bee Simulator. But then you basically get like a bee-style game that's calling itself Bee Simulator, kind of more as a joke, like we're Bee Simulator, but really it's more just being a bee, more like just a bee game, like a 3D bee game, if you know what I mean, and so you're basically getting like it just isn't, yeah. Like, it's not what it needs or what people want it to be. Games. A to Z. What's this? Okay, Cupid. No, thank you. I'm good. I don't want to go on a virtual date right now. Did I look at 13 Sentinels I just remember? Oh, yeah, it looked fucking sick. I couldn't buy it because it's $60 fucking dollars. And stop! In the bees. I'm pretty fucking far from the bottom of the bees. Holy shit, I'm far away from the fucking end of the bees. Holy shit, there are so many bees. Beholder 2, usually $16. Now it is $6. Okie doke. Okay. Oh shit! The fucking. Where are you? Headphones. Okay, there we go. Okay, letter has been sent. Okay. I think I spent too much, like, a good amount of time. What's the game? Okay. Let's look. Every citizen of our great state dreams of working as the Prime Minister. You're lucky, Anton. Dreams come true. When you start at the bottom of your career ladder, it's more than any of your fellow citizens have ever achieved. We will become a diligent, responsible operator who will release later himself. Hardline careerist capable of destroying anyone who stands between you and the Prime Minister's seat. Maybe you're just a whistleblower, but then who sent you and why? In case you're not part of this line on, no one. Free to shape your own future. So what are you going to become? I think this is kind of like Papers, Please, if you were like higher up in the chain of command in terms of like deciding people's fates, which could be alright, I guess. You know, if you like Papers, Please, which I kind of do. I'm alright with Papers, Please. Oh, never mind. Okay, here we go. Okay. Kind of want it now. This has a nice little art style to it and has like... Yeah, okay. It's usually $16. Whatever. I could do that one day. Beholder 2. $16. Okay. I can't believe I got another whole unique view. Oh. Damn it. I added that to my fucking checkout. It's always something. Beholder, complete edition. God damn it. I didn't know that was there. Fuck me. Alright, this one is $16, but now it's $3. It's a decent price for what I imagine it's going to be the exact same game. Man, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I can't wait to fucking throw it to Elia. I could go for that. I can go for that. Same exact price, so I won't really change what I think of it. It's usually $26, now it's $15. Okay, here we go, Explorer mode. It's an Explorer mode now. Ooh. What's below? It's called Below. Alright. Don't put an honorable mention on your award things. I will laugh. Okay. Kind of an explore 'em up. Any combat, or is it just an explore 'em up? I'm not I won't be mad if it's just an explore map. I'm just asking. Alright, looks like there is a bit of combat. Yeah, alright. Okay, kinda cool. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. This is good stuff. This is good shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Love discovering subterranean civilizations. Shit yes. Shit yes. Honestly, $26. I'd pay for that. I'll go for it. Yeah. Below. Alright. Next up is Ben 10. I'm sure this will, no doubt, be an excellent tie-in game to the popular cartoon. Yeah, beat 'em up where you get to play as everybody. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. I wasn't a big fan of. Obviously, I'm too old to be getting into cartoons, but you know, I'm not a big fan of this incarnation of Ben 10. It's mostly because I'm. But yeah, not because of what I just said. I'm like 90 years old. I can't be fucking watching this Teen Titans Go ass Ben 10. It looks fine for a child. Ben 10 Power Trip. Same incarnation. Man, Kevin looks bad. Okie doke, here we go. So, a bit more open world. That's kind of cool. Know the answer to this. But why does Ben 10 get a cool open world game with all this stuff in it, and Adventure Time gets a fucking terrible turn-based action game? Alright. That looks alright, actually. There's a reason it's $20, twice the price of the other one. Bendy and the Ink Machine. This one's probably, honestly, pretty famous. This is a streamer's nightmare. I'm an idiot. Streamer dream. It was fairly popular back in the day as a game about, guy who's like, he made. I think it was a cool idea on paper, but it becomes a little cartoony, it makes me think of like one of the lesser SCPs, not quite garbage SCPs, like video of Ronald Reagan's face getting cut up, but more, lesser, where the concept doesn't quite come together at the end. Where it's so, where it becomes like, where like the initial idea is like so neat and cool and fun and scary, but then by the end it's just like, well, that would just end the world. But because you pulled you pulled something out of your ass, and now it's like, it's too much. It's too much. It's okay. But who knows? Maybe, Bendy and the Ink Machine. $20. I might actually get it. I've never played through it all the way. I played the demo back in the day. seen some streams of it, and so on and so forth. Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. It's a Dynasty Warriors game starring your favorite action-packed characters, Guts, and the Berserk, and the popular Berserk characters. Which, like, you know. Yes, okay, she's still going. Okay. Yep. I don't know if I'm quite a big enough Berserk fan to get this. One day there'll be a Warriors game that comes out that oh, there you go, the perfect world, hooray. My favorite character. You know, one of these is going to be a Warriors game that makes me want to buy it. But they couldn't get me with the Kenshiro game, the Kenshiro Yakuza game, or the Kenshiro Warriors game either. Neither of the Fist of the North Star Warrior games really appeal to me much. And so, you know, okay, I'm gonna go out with a bang. Betty Bat's Treasure Hunt. Then we'll be over. This game is $5, everyone. That's a fucking steal. That's a fucking steal. Ready for everyone. It'd have to be. Tired of living in caves? The bats of the world's collected enough gems to buy a castle big enough for all bats to live in together. Fortunately, the birds heard about the bats' plan and hatched one of their own. Asked the fastest bird to steal the bats' gems. Okay. What's happening? Get the gems before the bird. Okay. This is a bad game. I know you needed me to tell you that, but this is a bad fucking game. Like, so fucking bad. This looks awful. Alright. Well, that's it. Housekeeping. Games are fun. Games are great. I hope you love games. Keep it in your hearts. I'm gonna send you off to Elia now. No, I'm not. I'm sending myself off to Elia's stream. But yeah, you know. PlayStation Now. I think the only thing I have to say about this is that I am really excited to get into this. I love PlayStation Now as a concept. I think it's a good way of supplementing gaming culture. It's not a replacement for physical media. It is not a replacement. It should be a supplement to, make sure, like, I get that it's not realistic that every single game can be HD remastered and collected or even just fucking re-released on a new console. I get that. But, and it's $10 now. Like, it's ultra cheap right now. And, there's Rage 2 and Kingdom Come Deliver. I don't know. These games are terrible. I fucking hate them. We'll get there when we get there, but bye for now.